What's up, everybody? I am gonna start some seeds, and I thought I would bring you along with me. I haven't done a live on YouTube, so this is my first time doing this with my phone on YouTube. So anyway, I am going to start some cool flowers today, and I'll kind of maybe try to tilt you guys over here so you can see. Over here is everything I have started already. So I've started 2 flats of straw flowers, some cabbage broccoli, and some lemon bee balm, and yarrow is the other one I started. So today, I'm not sure, I think I know what I want to start today, but my guide on this little adventure is the Cool Flowers book by Lisa Mason Ziegler. So if you are interested in starting flowers this early and want to know more about it, that book is kind of like the Bible for that sort of thing. So definitely check that one out. So I've got my cool season flowers here. I found this yarrow in my seed swap seeds, so I thought about maybe starting that. So that's a possibility. And I did snapdragons last time. They are still on the seedling heat mat. So I was thinking about, what do I got? I just heard something weird in this room. It's hard telling what's in here. Okay, I've got status. So that is a potential today. This is a direct seed. Preferable. This is Love in a Mist, so it's recommended to just direct seed this, so I'm going to keep that in here. I've got some stock, and these are all ordered from Lisa Mason Ziegler's website, which is the Gardener's Workshop, so you definitely want to check that out. So this is a maybe. And poppies, those are direct seed. These are empty. I need to get these out of here. This is the snapdragons that I already started. And let's see. Bachelor buttons, that's a direct seed. Another direct seed. This is corn cockle. And that's more bachelor button. More bachelor button. Let's see what else I can do. This is calendula, and I think it's a cool season. I feel like I threw it in here thinking it was at some point, but from what I remember, it germinates really fast. So for that reason, I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer before I would start that. There's more calendula. Several weeks setting out after last frost. So that's what that one says. More calendula. My goodness. So this is a marigold, cool season hardy annual indoors. So that's one I might get started. That's that white yarrow that I already started. This is columbine, and I haven't done much research about this yet. This is a seed that Melissa got me for Christmas from Baker Creek. So that one is a possibility. Just need to read up on it a little bit more. Here's another one I need to read up on more. Balloon flower, also from Baker Creek. Also a present from Melissa. Ooh, here we go. Some straw flower. So I got a few different kind. That's a purple red, a vintage white. And I thought I had another one in here. These are ones that I actually ordered from My Gardener. So definitely, if for whatever reason you're not familiar with that channel, definitely go check it out. This is another straw flower that I ordered from Lisa Mason Ziegler. This one is Silvery Rose. Unfortunately, no picture there, but really good planting instructions. Don't fall. Okay, what's the other one we got? More straw flower. King size mix. Shasta Daisy. That's a maybe. More Shasta Daisy. What we got here? More calendula. And Nicotiana. This one's really cool. I grew it last year. I could be saying that wrong. But it's from Baker Creek. It's one that Melissa got me for Christmas last year. And oh my gosh, it's so hard to see the seeds. They're like teeny tiny and they're white. So they like blend right in. Okay, and this is lavender and Sweet William, which I actually winter sowed. So I'm using the winter sow method for these. Okay, so now I've at least kind of sorted it and I kind of know where I'm at. So I think what I'm going to do is start the stock. For some reason I had that in my head that that's what I wanted to start today. Where'd you go? There it is. Stock. Cat's White. Melissa just yelled, okay, awesome. Yeah, it will. So we got like a horrific snowstorm today, like a lot of the Midwest did. I think we got like 6 or 8 inches, which like is horrific enough for Southwest Iowa. And Melissa just yelled it's going to be 43 on Sunday. So it's going to be a muddy, muddy mess. Not looking forward to it. Okay, so what I am planting in today is this 72 cell. Yeah, so I actually have 2 different kinds. So like a plug tray here. So anyway, 72 cells. I'm going to see what I have for seeds. How many seeds are in there? It says 50 average. So we'll kind of see how far that gets us. And so yeah, I've got my potting soil, or my seed starting soil here. Honestly, I'm not even really sure which one it is. I believe it's actual seed starting soil. It's kind of a mix of what I had left over last year and some Happy Frog that I was actually given. So I'm going to set that right there and scoop this in. And I am sorry you can't see what I'm doing here, but it's kind of, this room is just pure chaos. This is like the hobby room, so it is the farm room, we call it. It's where I start my seeds, it's where I store my reselling stuff, it's where Melissa keeps some of her drag stuff, and some books in here, like, it's just a lot. There's a lot in this room. It serves many purposes, but we have a pretty small house, just a 2-bedroom, so that's kind of, we're just doing what we can with what we've got. Okay, so I got this just about full. So this soil is super damp. I'll try to kind of off balance here. Let me just turn you just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So you can see how damp this soil is. Like, so I squeeze it and water runs out. So it's pretty damp. And that is fine by me. It's a little, actually, it's a little more damp than I would normally do, but it's been just fine. Obviously, I've got some success, so I'm not complaining. All right, this one is done, full up. I'm gonna set it right there. Don't fall on me. Okay, and I got another one. So these are just like recycled. This one's kind of on its last year, maybe. It's starting to look a little rough. I got like this guy broken on the side there. So these were just cheapies that we bought probably at like Walmart or Orscheln's. Nothing special. I did not wash them. I, for whatever reason, have never really done that. I've never had any problems, you know, knock on wood. And so, yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with that. I know it's recommended, I just haven't done it. So far, so good. You're gonna find that I just kind of do what I've always done and what has worked. I'm always willing to try something new, but I'm not like a super particular worrywart about planting or starting the seeds and stuff. Just do what I can. All right. So I think I got this one full. I'm kind of packing these in a little bit. so that it's not too fluffy in there. You don't want like air gaps or whatever in there. Okay. So, alright, now that's full. Get my hands wiped off and set it in there. Get in there. Okay. So, now I got this full, like schmo. I'm going to put the lid back on my tote, my tub. Okay. And I really ought to wash my hands, but I don't want to leave, so I'm just going to do the pants thing. I got to take a shower in a second anyway, so we're just going to do that. Okay, so my hands are clean enough that I can hold these seeds, I hope. Alright, so this is the stock, Cat's White. Let's see what we're messing with here. Okay, small, but not crazy small. Not like the Snapdragons I did last night, I think it was. Holy buckets, that was a lot. Oh, there's some in the corner. Come here. Or is that just dirt? Oh, no, there's still some more in there. Come on, guys. Work with me. Alright, I'll come back for them later. So, I think I'm going to do just 1 or 2 in each cell. Pop those guys in there. What I should have done first is actually take a look at the instructions either in the book or on the back of the seed packet to see if these can be buried or not. Some seeds need light to germinate, and so you don't want to cover them. So I just wanted to see if that's what these guys were. But for now, I'll just pop them in there, read the instructions, and see if there's anything special I need to do. Alright, like I said, I'm just doing 2 per cell. So I know that if there are 50 in here, I'm not going to be able to fill this whole thing up, so I might put something else in with them while I got it full. My hands are just moist enough that I am like picking up more seeds than I want to. I really should have went and washed my hands, dried them off. That's okay. Alright. So, we are trucking along here. Keep track of where I'm at. So if you got any questions, feel free to drop me a note. I'll try to help you out or point you in the right direction. I am in zone 5B. So if that gives you any reference point on starting your seeds, if this is something that you're wanting to do. Alright, almost. And just a couple more. I think this is the only packet of stock I have. So these will be the only ones. Or else I'd just put some more stock in there, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, so that's all of the stock seeds. So before I forget, I'm going to get a marker and write this down. Since I didn't fill the whole thing, I don't want to forget where I'm at. So this is stock, and it's Cat's White. Okay, so there's that. And I've said this several times. This is the marker. This is the one you want to use. This will keep it from fading, and oh, get in there. Can't recommend it enough. Alright, so Prefers cool conditions. Lightly cover with an 1/8 inch of soil. So, okay, we're good to go there. So I am gonna push these guys in and cover them just a little bit. Just a little to help them get started. So that is almost all right, and you can get over there. All right, so that's what I got going on these guys. All right, so I have all right, 24 cells. I was just making sure here. 24 cells of stock. And I guess I was going to check and see if I could get the rest of those. Oh my. I'm jumping the gun here. I might be able to fill this whole half tray here. Come on. How many of you are there? Oh man. Not many. Not enough to... Oh goodness. More than I thought. The joy of alive. Get to see me screw up. Alright, well, it's still not enough to make a whole nother row, so I'm just going to kind of pop them at random. So some of these are going to have an extra seed in them, and if they all germinate, that's fine. I can just separate them out. That is no big deal, because I'm not really sure. I might pot these up. I was listening to a podcast today about that, and they didn't mention potting these up, but they also use soil blocking, which I have not tried yet. And I mean, I want to. It makes sense, you know, but I still have plenty of these plug trays, so I'm not sure I'm ready yet. We'll see. I might give it a whirl, but it's not in the cards just yet. Not necessary yet. Okay, so that's done. So the rest of this, I'm thinking, because these germinate in 7 to 14 days. So I want to put something else with it that's kind of in that 7 to 14 day germination. Because I'm going to put these on the heat mat next, right? So... Okay, so it looks like straw flower is also telling me 7 to 14 days. So, that's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, 7 to 10 days germination. Alright, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because this is also a white. And so I'm going to do the rest of this tray in straw flower vintage white. And this says approximately 75 seeds. These are kind of close to the same size as the stock. It's a different kind of seed. It's more like a pellet looking seed. So again, I'm going to do about 2 per plug tray. And just pop those guys in there. I do believe these need to be covered. Deep surface sow. Okay, so I lied. I'm gonna double check Lisa's book just to make sure. I kind of treat her as the end all on this. Okay. So, like I said, I'm doing about 2 per. Hopefully not more. I'm kind of just sprinkling them in, shooting for just 2. Oh goodness. I hate when you don't know if you got a cell or not. This seed starting mix is got a lot of like big chunks. It's almost like debris. And so you got these little kind of crevices, you know, and I'm like, did a seed pop in there or not, you know? So some of them might be a little more heavily seeded. Okay. Okay. I've been having really good germination rates with the straw flower so far. These are the first ones of MI Gardener that I've started. The other ones were actually from last year. They're a mix that I started. Okay. And so yeah, they're a year old and they're so far really good. So that's always good when you got good germination in the first few seeds you've already started. Okay. Trucking along here. Like I said, I'm doing about 2 seeds per cell, give or take. And I think I'm just going to do just this tray tonight. I'm going to make supper and take a shower and then probably just chill. Okay, almost. That's going to work out about right because I'm just about out of seeds. So, you know, I could be getting a little hefty on the seed dispersion. That's all right. Okay. So, phone battery warning. That's all right. We're almost done here. So that's what the other one is. I'm going to get my marker. That is important. There's that. Oh my goodness. What did I do with my marker? I was showing it to you guys. Oh, did it roll underneath? There it is. Dir-to-dir. Okay. So, I'm going to write straw flower white. Just in case I want to put them in somewhere particular. Don't want to mix colors. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that right there while we're thinking about it. And I wanted to check and see. Yep, here's a straw flower. Do not cover with soil. So that's what Lisa says. So what I'm going to do is just press them in just a little bit. Just light press with my finger. Make sure they don't, I don't know. They're not going to blow away in here, obviously, but just to make sure they're in there so they can pick up any of that moisture. Just give them a little bit of a start. And make sure I'm not picking any of them up with my fingers. Just giving them a little press into that damp soil. And then I'm going to put them on my heat mat. All right, make sure I don't have any seeds on there. Okay, so that is the next round. So what's that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays of seeds that we've started. These are all 72 cell trays. And one of them is broccoli, cauliflower, a little bit of kale, I think. So I put several different edibles in that one, and everything else is flowers. So we're getting going. But anyway, that's all I got for tonight, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.